All right, so I just got back from watching the live stream of the Korean version, you know, for Grand Cross. Ludociel Margaret, Ludociel Margaret is the festival unit. She is a Holy War festival unit, by the way. Now, okay, so she is, she is potentially the worst festival unit in the game, potentially. I want to wait for the actual translations of her skills to come out before I make, you know, a hardcore consumption and you know, judgment on the character. But they didn't do her justice. They didn't do her justice. If she is really good, they definitely didn't show it in the showcases. It was terrible. So we're not gonna get into that. But her banner, right? So obviously she's a 900 banner. You have to spend 900 gems to guarantee her. Now, her banner actually isn't the worst, but honestly guys, she herself is not that great. If again, I just want to wait for the live translation before I make a huge you know, my concrete judgment on her. But she's not looking good. I think actually this might be a skip. I think honestly this might be a skip. Now I know I've said that in the past, but she definitely looking like a skip, y'all. So the reason for this is because her skills really don't do anything. Like she's not crazy. She's blue and she's supposed to counter Bond, yet in the showcases she lost. So I don't know, but we're gonna watch it now. They're gonna go over her banner. She looks amazing though. Like I actually do like her her model. She does look really good. But her banner, right? So they're gonna show it now. You can see obviously, since it's a Holy War Festival banner, SSR rate at 4%, and as you know, as the Rosa, Zeldris and Meliodas are on the banner as well, rated up 0.25%. All three of the Fest units on here are rated up, obviously, and then you have a 0.2% for the rest of the characters on the banner. Now looking at the banner, you got Chandler, Droll, and Sariel. Now this is a really good lineup at the start, right? Just starting lineup is really good because Chandler's one of the best blue units in the game. You know, Droll's still pretty good. Sariel's really good for PvE events. So looking at it, it's not that bad. It's actually pretty good for newer players. If you're just starting a game on, you know, both versions, you can wait for this banner to drop on global. It is actually not that bad, but it is probably a skip because Ludociel again, or Margaret, whatever you want to call them, right? She is not that great. From what we've seen, she's not that great. So then you got Tarmio. Gearhart is kind of a L. Gearhart isn't really that great, but you know, Tarmio, Sariel, Droll, and Chandler, like just looking at the force starting you know, general pool SSR characters is not that bad. It is actually really good. Like the unfeatured pool is actually like really good. Then obviously you got Ludociel, like actual Ludociel, who can be good if you wail out on him, but I mean, it's up to you to decide if you want to wail out on this unit. He is still decent. He can be ran with certain units to make them hit harder, like Escanor, Green Gulther, right? He can be ran on that team. He can be ran on, you know, several teams to make them look better, but it's up to you to decide if you want to run him or not. It's really up to you. Then you got Zeldris, right? Red Zeldris. Now, if you're not using green Zeldris, or if you don't have Festival Zeldris, right, you can kind of still use this unit. No one really runs commandments, so the only proc of his passive you're gonna get is from him if you're running him. But he's not bad. He's still, you know, decent, I would say, in certain areas of the game. PvP is just not his strong suit anymore, so it's unfortunate, but it's really just not his strong suit. So you know, that's not bad though. It's a coin shop unit, by the way. Keep in mind, Droll, Zeldris, you can see Green Mon Speed here a little bit. These are all coin shop units, so regardless, even if you summon on the banner, you get them, you know, you might not use them, but it still has value because Red Gloxinia, Green Monspeed are on here. Like you don't see these units often on summon banners, right? You don't see them on summon banners. So if you want to take advantage of this banner, you actually can. But again, it's up to you. It is up to you. Again, Ludociel Margaret, not the looking like one of the worst festival units yet. So we'll see again when we get actual good translations. I'll probably make a video going over the unit and what they do and stuff like that. But this banner's not bad. Like looking at it, it's not the best, but it's not bad either, right? It's actually decent, I would say. If you're a newer player, you know, thinking about playing JP or Global, it actually would be a good time to start, I would say, because these are some really good units if you're just starting the game. Obviously, if you've been playing for a while, you most likely have every unit on the banner, but you know, you might not have dupes of them, so it's not that bad. Blue Fraudin, I have no idea why they put Blue Fraudin on here. That's kind of weird, I'm not gonna lie, but I mean, sure, I mean, I guess you could take what you get, right? But Blue Fraudin is kind of bad. He's bait. That's it. He is good for like different you know, strategies for content, but otherwise you're really never gonna use this unit. It's just he's not good. So yeah, he's just not good. Then we keep going down. I think that's it. No. Okay, Red Malascala, Red Gallon. So Red Malascala is on a banner. She's, you know, she can be decent on Assault Melee's team. I don't know now, like with the meta, but she can be, because she can keep him alive and stuff like that. So she's not the worst unit ever. Red Gallon, he's okay. I mean, he's just okay. I mean, he would be, for me, C tier, but I mean, if you want to use him, like, he's okay. The only thing that's saving these units is the fact that there's, you know, coin shops, and you don't want to really spend your platinum coins on these units anymore, at least in the current meta. Maybe Red Zeldris, Red Glocks, Blue Droll, I could see it, but I mean, in the current meta that we're in, you just don't want to spend your coins on these units in the shop. It's just not worth it, in my opinion. Like, it's really not that worthwhile anymore. And keep in mind, there are so many unfeatured units on this banner too. I mean, again, they're all coin shop units, but there's a lot of unfeatured units this time around. Okay, so they didn't show Green Derriere, but Green Derriere was actually there. Like, if we rewind back just a little bit, hold on, let me just if we rewind back just a little bit, right, she was actually there, you just couldn't see her. But this banner overall, again, isn't the best banner ever, but you know, it's not the worst either. I would call it, you know, a decent banner. It's not that bad. It's really not that bad. So you can see Green Derriere a little bit there, right? So she is also on the banner, and she can be used with the new Belmont strategy to run on Hell. So I mean, like I said, overall, it's not the worst banner ever, but if you wanted to skip, I definitely see why you want to skip, right? Ludo Margaret is she's just it's unfortunate too, because I was one of the people that were like, yeah, you know, I'm really looking forward to a Ludo Margaret festival unit, because it's something different than the Sins and Commandments, and she turns out to be absolutely just pitiful. Like from what I've seen, like she's just she's just not good at all. Like, I mean, we can rewind it real quick. Let's see if they show it. So here, right, so on the live stream, this is the team they were running. They were running this team. Now, I don't know why they decided to, you know, not give her somewhat of a counter to Bond's ult. Instead, they made this little buff card. I don't know what it does, but the icon, you know, kind of insinuates that it does something with typings. I don't know, but like, if we just rewind a little bit, they get absolutely destroyed. Bond only has two stacks of his passives with Arthur and Twigo. Just watch how they get obliterated. Like, you would think the counter, you know, he buffs himself up too. You would think the counter to Bond would be able to live. Like, this does absolutely nothing, right? It does nothing to Ludociel Margaret. Just watch how destroyed this team get. Blow. Even crits on even crit on Ludo Margaret right there. I don't know, that was sad. I mean, again, they're not really the best at showcasing units, so we actually could see this unit be better in game with actual, you know, content creators using her. So we'll see what happens, but for right now, it's looking like a major skip. Again, the banner, not the worst banner ever, but you know, like, if you wanted to skip, I could definitely see why. For newer players, I would say it's a really good banner, though. I would say it's actually a really good banner to summon on if you decide to. But yeah, otherwise, it's, you know, it's a decent banner. But that's gonna be it for the video, guys. I just wanted to put this video out there for you just to know what's going on. If you guys didn't catch the live stream, you wanted to see the banner, there it is. If you did enjoy it, go ahead and leave a like for the algorithm. Comment below if you're skipping on this banner or if you're summoning. Are you hyped or were you disappointed? I can tell you I was pretty let down, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, guys, that's gonna be it for the video. And you guys already know, as always, I will see you all next time.